Well, folks. It's not looking so good. Holy crap. To say it simply, it's not looking so hot for wargaming. It's only been about a day since the announcement. The event hasn't even started yet, and this might be the worst received event in recent history for wargaming. That's a very high dislike ratio. I need my calculator. That's more than 80%. That's crazy. Where's my calculator? That is nuts. 960 divided by 960 plus 4,400, right? Rounded down, but that's about 82%. More than 82%. That's crazy. That is nuts. So that's actually more dislike than the ratio on the green emerald boxes. I mean, okay, fine, I guess. It's only like 2 months ago. Also, it's more than the ratio on the Lunar New Year boxes. It's not great, but that's still a lot of dislike, right? Oh. But funny enough, Holiday Ops has a better received loot box event, even though it's the same concept, just without, you know, the holiday season, I guess. It does have the gold stipend, but it's pricier. I don't know, maybe it's the holiday season. People feel a little bit more festive, but yeah, they don't know about the actual Waffen Trigger off E100 for 1,000 gold. So this might be a little bit askewed for the actual dislike ratio, but this thing, I dislike this video personally. Future of World of Tanks shows nothing. It shows absolutely nothing. So it's not looking so hot. But it's not too late. Cancel the event. You have a day and a half. Cancel the event. Or cancel the loot box, right? Say you fucked up and cancel the loot box. It'll be a lot better than what's currently happening. A lot better, but Jesus Christ. Cancel all this. Cancel it. Have the PvE. The actual mode gets outshadowed and just completely rolled over because of the freaking loot box, right? The PvE mode is actually pretty fun. The tier 8 against a bunch of enemy bots, that's pretty fun, right? Play your Tortoise, play your Grom, that's pretty fun. Remove the loot box. You don't need the loot box, but no, it's already gone to shit. So, holy crap. Also, what's funny is the Korean server on the Asian server page must list the actual percentage of getting subsequent loot box from one loot box. Whereas our server, they don't even include that info. So they want you to guess like what the percentage is, but on the actual Korean page, you have to scroll all the way down, and this is the actual percentages of the drop. So they have to include it because of law, and otherwise we can have to use Google Translate to see the actual stuff. Shady practices. Oh great, Chrome doesn't even want to load the goddamn page. Alright, screw it. So go to the Korean website, I'll give you the list, but who the hell know the actual percentage drop is? I don't know, right? You could just make this shit up, right? You cannot even see the actual workings of the stuff to know about it, so yeah, alright, just take their word for it, I guess. Or just don't buy the boxes. Don't buy the boxes in the end. Also, another funny thing about the boxes is that, where the hell is the boxes? Oh, this is the event, this is not even the boxes. About the boxes, it's labeled important compared to the PvE, so they want more emphasis on this thing, obviously. But for stuff like the AAT-60, the copyright or licensing with the Star Trek stuff ran out, so you don't get the Star Trek stuff. But also, the crew members have enough XP to train 1 or 2 or 3 perks. It's not just guaranteed 3 perks. Also, it's not a 0 skill Brothers in Arms perk. So it's not even special, right? Just a bunch of XP on one regular crew member. Be wary of that, but okay. So moving to the Chinese server, they already have some of the vehicles in the loot box. They have the same event, but they have the Chinese dubbing of the video, which is actually funny. It's not a YouTube video. You cannot see the dislike on the stuff, but can you speed this up? No. 12 plus because of gambling.
您好，我是镁元素，这是一个空间折叠补给品。该装置好比一个可以容纳任何物体的魔法帽。
Okay, so basically they dub over the stuff, yada yada, but they have a different vehicle list, somewhat. It's the same concept of getting boxes within boxes within boxes, but they don't have, or they already have the VZ58, so it's not a debut of this vehicle. They move it down tier to the basic tier, the first tier. Also, BZ176, because fudge it, we don't care. EBR, because we don't care. They do have the Panzernik and the GST term, but they moved the VCS to tier 2, because why not? Also, Charlemagne. I hate playing Onslaught. Just let me buy this for bonds regularly in the bond shop. I don't care. I don't want to play Onslaught. I don't want to get to gold tier. Ugh, gross. Blah. But repeat of the Chieftain and the new empty. This already debuted. It's not. Oh, no. I thought this already debuted on the Chinese server last year. It's not a new vehicle, technically. What happened? I don't know. So, Chinese server. Yeah, BZ. So, also, yeah, okay. It's all quiet on the Russian front. They're dealing with some shit with the Russian government. So that's why we're seeing, I think, so many imports of their vehicles, like the H3, like the TBT, right? We'll just see the other vehicles soon, but it's all quiet on the Russian front. Their common test only runs about 15 days, or about 2 weeks, and their battle pass ends at June 11th. So we'll see the continuation, if there is one, of the common test on the Russian server at the end of this month, supposedly. Otherwise, the Russian government already has a grasp on LESTA Studios' balls, and we don't know what the hell will happen. Yeah, but there's a bunch of Russian vehicles that they could make like a year or two of content out of it. So, I mean, the Russian Panther, just import this thing and there you go. But, holy crap, there's a lot of vehicles. I put a lot of vehicles on the list. Yep, there you go. So, this is only tier 10 and tier 9. There's a bunch of tier 8s too, but we have enough, or they have enough, for at least a year or two of contents. So basically, Wargaming just like, fudge it. Have all the loot box you want. And we'll just import stuff from the Russian server. There's no updates to the maps. There's no updates to the matchmaker or economy. Fudge it. You'll have your daily run of Steel Hunter or Frontlines or Myrnik 13. So the basics of the basics, but no innovation, no improvements, nothing whatsoever. So they have enough contents for like a year or two, but it's not too late. It really is not too late to just cancel the event, right? You have a day or two. Just cancel it. Cancel it. Just do it. It's not looking great. Holy crap, the dislike ratio is massive. So, yeah, go do your part. Review bomb. That's all you can do. Or just don't buy this stuff, right? Don't buy this stuff. I don't even want to do videos about it too, but I wanted the MBTB. That's the only vehicle I wanted for like 2.5 years for assembly shop. They nerfed the crap out of it. I don't even want to do video about the Chieftain. So, no longer a game, a casino. It's even worse than a casino, right? Well, I mean, casinos give you free beverages. Alcoholic beverage too. And there's pretty ladies running about without that much clothing, so yeah, it's not exactly a casino or Vegas, but just cancel the loot box, please. Just go review bomb. Don't buy the boxes. No blood, no gore. Just money. Just money. Give us all your dosh. So finally, I'll give you guys a list of a tech tree substitute for all the vehicles. The vehicles are not that great, right? All the vehicles are just whatever. You don't really need it. I'll give you guys a substitute list out of the new vehicles. So let's see. I'll do a paintbrush. Kampfpanzer 3. GST term. Simply the 𝗥𝘂𝗺𝗀 67. The 𝗟cie 𝗱𝗁 C67. Easily the same vehicle. Easily. So you'll say some tech tree vehicles are not that great. This is one example. Can opener is pretty good. But for the German, basically the Italian is practically the same vehicle. Even the Vipera is close, but Vipera is a premium. So pretty much very strong turret front, garbage hull front, workable somewhat okay, not really that garbage of a hull front, but it's like the same thing, except it's an auto reloader. Autoloader. It's not a single shot. So play this vehicle in substitute with the GST term. But we have Panzernik CC46, WZ46 in a sense. The 𝗟ci Panzernik WZ46. For a tier 9 with a high caliber gun. Type 4? I mean, it's about the same playstyle with the high caliber, but it's close. I mean, 𝗟𝗄𝗆 is garbage. Type 4 𝗟𝗄𝗆 is also pretty crap. Also, you could play with the 𝗟موischian, the mini mouse. This is kind of close, right? Super heavy. I mean, you have to shoot gold shell practically to pen. But tier 9s, let's see. Tier 9 heavy tanks. Maybe the 𝗟موischian. 𝗟موischian is close too. It's a super heavy. These are all practically super heavy, but it's not that big of a gun. I mean, the Alpha is only 650, so the closest you'll get is pretty much the Japanese. Or you can play with stuff like this in the bond shop, but goddamn, this thing sucks. I'll say the Type 4 for now. I'll say the Type 4. VCS, oh god, you don't want to play with this thing. VCS 6x6, you could play a car, a British car for scouting, or just play with the actual EBR. EBR 90. Just play with the EBR 90. You'll have a good time with that vehicle, right? It's in the tech tree. Just play with that. Or you could play with the British cars, for that matter. It's about the same turning radius, right? So it's kind of crap. Tier 9 is the GSOR 1006. Yep, 1006. It's actually a pretty good sniper. It's a very decent sniper, but the concept number 5 needs a buff. This thing could use a buff, right? Originally it has no ammo. They actually buffed it, but just play with the regular EBRs. You will have a decent time, right? It's the same with the Lynx. The same with the EBR 90. You'll be fine, right? EBR. VZ58. It's a 4-round inaccurate gun. The bear, I would say. Oh crap. This might be a tough one. Maybe the VZ51. It's comparable, but it's only 2-round. But yeah, don't play with the TT130M. This sucks. Crap. This thing is single shot. Normally you should play single shot. Autoloader tier 8. 4-round clip. You'll have a better time in any other vehicle, I feel. I mean, it has some troll armor, but you could play with no, T54E1 doesn't really play the same. It could play the same, but I'd play with the T54E1. Fudge it. Play with the T54. It's about the same concept. T54E1. I love mine, but it was a medium tank when I played it. And the versus trucks. Oh god. The AP58. Any other assault medium tank at tier 8 will be fine. I mean, normally it's a DZT, but that's a premium. So we'll go with non-premium, but we should just use non-premium. E50, nah, it's... E50 is not bad, but the turbo mode is more similar to CS59. CS59 doesn't have a turbo mode. Crap. You'll have a decent time in the 7.1. 7.1's not bad, right? E50 is not bad. These are all very good, capable, pseudo-assault medium tanks. I mean, the only thing you get out of it is playing a French vehicle that normally doesn't play like a regular French vehicle, right? Regular French vehicle plays like a Batchat or... I have the Batchat, but it's not exactly assault. AMX-30 prototype is not assault medium tank. It's still a sniper. So I would say you still have a decent time. It's not the end of the world if you don't have that vehicle. I would say 7.1. Centurion 7.1 does what it do. High horsepower per ton ratio too. So you're not missing out. Just a little bit lack of a top speed. Alright. MBTB. I would say just any AMX 50B. Or you'll have a better time even in the T57. Right? So T57 is not as fast as the MBTB, but it's still good. That's why you see so many of them spamming gold shell in Onslaught. But I love mine. I mean, AMX 50B also. So heavy tanks for tier 10, autoloader, same kind of place. You don't have that much burst, but generally you'll miss the second shell, right? So AMX 50B, practically the same armor too. You have no goddamn armor. At least this vehicle's faster. Yeah, this vehicle's a lot faster in a straight line. And better horsepower per ton ratio. Play with this thing. If you want better firepower or DPM, play with this thing. So you're not missing out. You're not missing out. And finally, the Chieftain. Simply, very easily, the hull armor sucks. Type 71, I have played only in Onslaught. It's good. I mean, that might be the buff to the accuracy from Onslaught, but that's a very good versatile heavy. Surprisingly underappreciated, right? Undervalued. So definitely play with this vehicle. It's the same thing. This has a weaker standard accuracy without the cooling, but it has better DPM, slightly. Also, not as good heat round, but better gun depression. Better hull armor too. Debatable cupola, but better gun depression means better cupola, hiding the cupola. If not, the recently buffed Yo-Tank is also pretty surprisingly fun too. So this thing got buffed, especially with the 120. Now it punches harder for 440 alpha. It's also pretty good hull armor in comparison to the Chieftain. Pretty good turret front too. Just the cupola is a little bit big, but not that much. Very good alternative to the Chieftain. You're not missing out. So M5 Yo. But there you go, folks. Just you're not missing out. It's not too late for them to cancel, but they're not going to, right? So it's the same with our government, the US government. If it's not profitable, they're not going to do it. So that's why you don't see reform to our education system, our healthcare, our infrastructure. Like, we don't have super rails that goes from like Seattle to New York in like 2 hours. We don't have that. No, because it doesn't profit. There's no profit in it. The same applies to wargaming. There's no profit. You don't get it. New maps, new economy, new matchmaker, takes them an eon. That's why fixing the interstate took us like what, 5 years, 6 years? There's no profit. They just drag the whole shit out. This is getting political. Holy crap. But yeah, it's not too late for them to cancel, but they're not going to cancel. So if this game is dying, this might be the end. And they'll still have content for about a year plus, right? We could see the flamethrowers. We could see the Italians, the Israelis with the broken ass pyrometer. They're probably not going to put the pyrometer. Instantly spot Prokhorovka. Instantly spot an ELC EVN 90 with your medium tank. And you can also fire while in pyrometer mode, funny enough. So they have enough content for about a year or two, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. It's already been like my prime. So sunk cost valiancy with wargaming, but it's already too late for me. I'm already an old whale on World of Tanks, so I'm just waiting to die off. But if you're just young, just got into World of Tanks, might not be a bad time to actually get out. Might not be, but it's too late for us. For the old guards, for the old whales with like 700 plus vehicles, it's kind of late for us. Don't be like us, just move on with your life. Go play like Genshin Impact or something. Or play like, I don't know, Fortnite. Oh god, gross. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Let's see the actual, let's 960 to 4.4. What happened in like 20 minutes? Is it worse? It's 5 more likes, I guess. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.